Dave Dale here from Dave Dale Small Town Times, back in the Bay Magazine at the Hacienda, Friday, June 20th. This is the speech I was going to give at my birthday party last Saturday, June 14th here, but I elected not to because things weren't going as scheduled, as planned, and my sense of humor was getting carried away with me with the thoughts that was going through my head and all the deep, heartfelt stuff I wanted to say, so I didn't get to it. The schedule was supposed to be starts at 3, food at 5, speech at 6:30, and a number of different things were happening and arrivals. I just elected not to bother, and nobody was actually asking me, hey, what about that speech? So I didn't bother. By the time we had the cake, I was a little bit beyond that, let's say. But what I want to say today is thank you for everybody that came, and even those that couldn't and said they wish they could. I know it was a busy weekend, a lot going on. Father's Day was the next day, but it was extra special for me to have my family here. Having my sister here to share her birthday, we share the same day. My sister Kim and her husband Wayne, my mom, my older sister Donna, and her husband Dave, and my cousin Kenny and his wife Kim. We had a nice little sort of gathering, well, some of us on the Friday in the gazebo, which is why it wasn't really cleaned up for the party. We had made use of it. There was a lot of things I was trying to get done around the hacienda here before the party that didn't actually get 100% completed. Especially the driveway. I was trying to fix some spots where some boulders are coming up. I ordered some gravel a month ago, but it didn't show, and then I tried again last week, and then the guy that put it down, it wasn't level, unfortunately. I couldn't get it there. That was a little bit of a piss off, but whatever. I have it. It's nice and flat now. A week later, gave it some TLC, put some spots, back bladed it, smooth driveway now. Anyways, that was embarrassing, but not, I'm not going to worry about it too much. The love and the support and the people that showed, it was overwhelming. I think there were 66 people that came through the hacienda that day, and that's a lot. I think I would have had food for everybody if they all were there too, if all the food was out at the same time. Shout out to the Finch Family Farm and N7 Cattle for donating the briskets and the pigs, actually, that Ryan from Lou Dog, the pig that Ryan from Lou Dog smoked. That was very much appreciated. And TJ Finch would have been here, but his father was entering his last week of life and actually just passed away this week. And so he had bigger concerns and higher priorities, and I certainly respect that. Dave Larone was booked to play, but his brother passed away like 4 or 5 days before the event, and he couldn't attend. My ad salesman and the singing salesman Gary Davison agreed to come after a gig at the Noah Strong event in Calendar, and he played a set. And then Sam Harvey actually dropped in. He came and did some fireside singing as a thank you to me for some promo that I've done for him and his bands, and he's a great guy to do that for me. I appreciate that, and looking forward to other events. There was some really interesting and key people here that represented different facets of my life. I'm on the board with the Nipissing Regional Curatorial Collective. I was past president with and Dermot Wilson, who's the executive director. He brought a contingent of 3 South Koreans that were here to go to Temagami for the Broken Forest. Him and Don Kretchen, niche artist from Nipissing, they were here, and that was great. My friend Andre, Ukrainian, that's come here due to the war, and he was here with his girlfriend Tina. Also great to see was Jack and B Lockhart show up. Jack did a really nice birthday card everybody was signing, and B, of course, baked her special cookies for me. That was special. Thank you very much. So quite a bit of diversity of people, really, when you think about it. my friends Ken Otis that from Nipissing was here doing the fish fry. We've known each other for almost 30 years. College friends were here. Lori McLeod-Shabagizik was here with her husband Perry McLeod-Shabagizik, and we became friends in '86, and good strong friends now. Perry's birthday was also on the 14th, and I was gonna make some hay and jokes with him about Trump sharing our birthday too, but that didn't happen. Good friend of mine, Dave Whitehead, showed up. I'm very glad he did. We went through a lot together when we were boys, played hockey. We both went through separations and divorces and some, we both conquered some physical challenges, let's put it that way, and we were really good friends. From college again, college days, Kerry McGlade was here, Mike Poliquin with his wife Connie. It was great to see them. Mike and I go way back, and Kerry and I had shared a house with Dan Zatilny, who actually, Lisa Cox was here from college as well, with her daughter. And elementary school, grade 7, 8, Caprol crew that I met there when I came up from Pittsburgh for grade 7. They surprised me, Kathy, Sue, and Lisa. And then there's Dave Irving, and then there's Mark Deservin, and that was really cool for me. Arlie Hoffman, it was a delight to see him here. I've interviewed him for on the podcast, and he's a exceptional human being and artist. Dennis Stokes, poet, he dropped in even though he had a rough day and he's coming off of back surgery. Brian Callahan and his wife Debbie. Brian Callahan, I've become friends with him. Almost like second family. My mechanic Tim Voyer from Jerry's Auto and his mom Marlene, they dropped in as well. Tim lent me and dropped off his trailer in case anybody needed to stay if they were drinking and didn't want to go. So that was nice to have. Very nice gesture there. Friend Dave Linke, he used to be the CAO of the city. We got to know each other when I was one of those reporters making hay of city council BS, and we're good close friends. He helped me with the deck. With his power washer, I was getting it ready to replace the boards. I almost got it done in time for the party. A few other things I almost got done for the party. But there's just so much work around here. My neighbor across the street, Kurt Nickman, helped me do dump runs for over the course of 3 weeks. We probably filled up his truck with the big cab on it like 10 times, I'm sure. You wouldn't know it, I guess, but this place was a whole lot dumpier, and I had let it go. So the birthday party was my motivation to try to clean things up a little bit. I even got some ceramic tile at the front. I almost got done. I guess that's a bit of a theme for me. I get things started and good enough, and then it takes years to get things finished. The sauna still isn't finished from 10 years ago. There's some fine tuning, and one day I might do it. That's just kind of how I do things, I guess. I do a lot. I try to do a lot. Never bored, but I get a little into things, and then I want to do something else, and then sometimes things don't get done. I'm on deadline right now for my summer edition for the Back in the Bay magazine, and this is going to be my 18th and that iteration. I did 11 before, since so I've done 29. This will be my 29th magazine since leaving the Nugget in 2018, and I get those done, barely. Anyways, life is what you make of it, and I just keep pushing forward. Drives some people crazy, but I don't know. My kind of mantra for life is to say yes and challenge yourself, and to get outside your comfort zone, and to do things that make people appreciative or happy, or they need done because they're in a bad way. I try to do as much of that as possible, because I know a lot of people help me out whenever I need it, right? And so hopefully I pay them back, but I try to pay back society and the community as much as possible. I recommend that. It's a good way to go through life. It's not all about you. You can, you gotta be work on yourself and do what's best for you, so that you can do what's best for others. Right? I'm trying to find out who gave me that bottle of scotch. It's a pretty expensive gift, and it got separated from the cards. So whoever gave me the bottle of scotch, thank you. That was, beyond. I did expectations. I should have said it in the invite that your presence is more important than presents to me. So you didn't have to give me anything, but quite a few people did. They gave me some nice cards, some gift cards worth enough money. I'm going to give some of that away to others that need it as well, because pay it forward, right? So appreciate what people gave me. Certainly not going to drink all the booze I was given. I hope. Other people that stand out that came, and I was very appreciative. Nancy Avery, a columnist for the magazine, and we've become good friends over the years. It was nice to have her here. Dawn Clark dropped in as well, and appreciate that. We go way back. We worked together at the Nugget, and she certainly is a trooper and a survivor. It was nice to see her again too. I'm going to miss somebody that was important, but the crew from Laporte's, it was very extra special to have them drop in as well. They've become a big, important part of my life. Good friends, good people down there. I feel really great when I walk in there and talk to everybody and sell my t-shirts there. Lori runs the place really well. She's an example of what a family entrepreneur should be, and I really respect her and what she does there. And I have some of their plants and trees here. I'm trying to express myself a little bit through, a lot of people don't know, but that yard was bare when I moved here in 2002 when I got the house, and I planted more than 60 trees, and it's all been sort of planned so that I have a wall of coniferous in the winter to block out the highway a bit. But I love my oaks and my maples. I got white pines and red pines, and I'm very proud of that, just because it represents a vision and work. But also it's good for the soul to plant a tree and tend to it and watch it grow over 20 years. I recommend that. As soon as you move somewhere, plant trees. And make them part of your life and watch them. Like I was telling Lori and Perry about this maple tree that's right here behind the rock, right in front of the planter I have, and a few other things. That tree represents survivor, and that refuse to go down kind of spirit that we all should have in our lives. It was growing in front of the house by the door, and I had to rip it out a couple times. And I had put it one place. I shouldn't go there. Then I put it behind this rock. And when my dad was visiting once, he pulled it out, thinking it was just a stick, and I put it back, and it just won't die. And I love that. It's my favorite tree right now. It's my favorite tree on the property. Actually, it's just growing into a beautiful maple. It refused to go away. And that's something that I really respect. I don't know, man. We should all have more of that in us. As for my life goes, turning 60 was a momentous sort of milestone. I did a lot of soul searching heading into it. As a milestone, I was thinking about how I got here and what I want to do moving forward. Right? I think I'm just getting started in life. It feels that way. I'm in the best shape I've ever been as far as weight and muscle tone goes. The leg doesn't feel bad at all. It's because I keep the weight off, and I make sure I do some heavy, blood pumping work, every other day. Anyways, I had a great time. I'm having a great time. Love my life right now. Really proud of my son, Dylan. He called me on my birthday. He's out in Montreal following his dream of MMA combat fighting, and he's got some good stuff coming up and going on. I'm really happy that he was able to meet the challenge of the shoulder operation and to get that better for himself, to give himself, this is the first time he's had two strong shoulders, and he's always had some issues, so I'm sure he'd like to see what he can do as healthy as he can be. He turned 27 on June 12th, and love him to pieces. I love when we can all get together, have a good time, and you know, nobody's throwing darts and hammers at each other. Everybody pitched in to help. Of course, Beth gave me a lecture about just assuming people are going to jump in and do things, but I do appreciate when people pitch in. I think it kind of how we roll in our family is this, you know, you're coming to a party, but you're not expected to just sit there like a flower, you know what I mean? You're part of it, so if you're part of it, get to her. Maybe I stretch that a little bit. If I haven't mentioned you, I'm sorry, but there's so many people in my heart, in my head right now. I think you all know I appreciate your friendships and our connections.